All right, folks, you started on your projects. I've read over those, and I like all the ideas. Right now, we need to look into business analysis, where we look at our price, our cost, and then our price, and then our sales projections to see if what we're thinking about is really something that we want to do. Now, this takes us back to SCM 210. If you've had that, then you have some experience with costing things. And as you know, I like cheeseburgers. So we'll just run across a little business analysis of cheeseburger. And I want you to pay attention. You gotta focus on the details of your price, of your cost, which will lead you to your price. If you leave anything out in the cost, then you might not be making as much money as you thought you would. And therefore, the idea, the project, might not be as attractive to you as you thought it was. And you gotta really study the cost and go over them and over them and over them again, so you make sure that you have everything. Just for example, I'll toss a little idea up here. Quarter pound of beef might cost us $1. One slice of cheese might cost us 50 cents. The bun might cost us 50 cents. All of this seems obvious so far because we know how much a pound of beef would cost. We know how much a bag of buns would cost. We know how much a package of sliced cheese would cost. But then you have to get into the details of what goes into the product, such as 1 teaspoon of mayo might cost you 5 cents. You have to go figure out how much a teaspoon of mayo would cost. And then 1 teaspoon of mustard might cost 5 cents as well. 3 pickles on your burger might cost 5 cents. 3 pickles. I didn't say 4, I didn't say 2, I said 3. The jar of pickles would tell you the amount of servings in the jar and how much a serving is, and then you can factor in the cost of the jar and then find out how much each pickle costs. So we have that. And then we might have 1 little leaf of lettuce that would go on our burger that might cost 10 cents. That's a difficult one to figure out because all heads of lettuce aren't the same. And then we have the ketchup that might be 5 cents. We get it in a big container. And then you would think, okay, well, we have a burger. Well, we're not quite finished yet. We might need a wax wrap that would go around our burger because we can't just throw it in a bag. Oh yeah, we need a bag. Here's a bag. The bag might cost us 10 cents. If we want to put our name on it, it might cost 15. Are we finished yet? Well, we might need some napkins. 2 napkins might be 5 cents. And then I could take this further and further and further with the butane. You might start the beef patty with a little bit of oil, and you're going to add maybe some salt to it. So if you look at all of the factors, all the things that go into the cost of a burger, then you will be ready to set a price. So if our total cost, and these are variable costs, by the way, our total cost, I think from my calculations, were $2.60. Then we might add our profit margin, which could be maybe $2.40, and then we can set our price at $5. Now, one thing we haven't considered, and we're going to factor that in later, is the fixed cost. Yeah, you're probably not just out in the park cooking burgers. You're probably going to have labor, utilities such as lights, and possibly rent or a mortgage to pay. And depending on how you do the accounting, you'll have equipment that was part of your startup cost. So anyway, here's a costing out of the burger coming to a total of $2.60. We're hoping for a profit margin of $2.40, which will give us a price of about $5. So now we would need to go find the break-even quantity, which will be on another video. We need to look at our target costing and value analysis as well. But anyway, for your project, can you get the details of every little thing that goes into your product? It's very important. We got some good projects out there, but you got to know a cost.